a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here.
Welcome to Desmond's Donders. Let's head off on a donder. Welcome to my first van tour, and we're going to start with a tour of the external and internal fittings of this almost unique van conversion. And I have to question the viewer. Who do you know that drives a van like this? We'll continue with the video to find out. Yes, it's Kev, Sarah and Ruby from Vanonymous. Now, Kev has placed 400 watts, I believe, of solar power on the roof, and this, as we'll see in a later technical video, via two banks of 4 in total batteries, supplies power for the rest of the conversion. Part of that power is used for an external shower. Very useful for Ruby when she's been playing in the sand, mud, etc. And probably the same applies to Kev and Sarah. Looking at the back with the doors open, you can see storage and the bed, and underneath the bed the area where the which we'll see more in the technical video, is where the electrics, water tanks, etc are. There's also storage under the bed for 2 fold up bikes, and we'll see those folded up in a second. But you can see the bed's a full size bed and plenty of room. And there's the bikes. They fold down very small and are useful to have along. This is the outflow. It's for draining the water tanks. Moving inside, we can see how well everything is finished off, trimmed and secured. Kev has made a great job doing this conversion. There's a gas locker, refillable gas, very useful to have. We use that as well. And an oil-filled heater which runs off the inverter, and part of the central heating system you can see behind. But with space above, hanging mugs, microwave oven, sticker collection, all shows well thought out, well finished. Kev has even replaced the stereo system in the cab to provide better in-car, in-vehicle entertainment. That's a mains powered microwave oven, runs off the inverter. A closer look at the sticker collection and the thoughts for safety with a fire extinguisher, etc. and a TV, again powered from the inverter, which we'll talk about in the technical video which follows this at some time. Again, you see the well finished edges, etc. And every van has this. The cupboard where things are stored that are not required, but we're in this cupboard not to see the storage but to see the plumbing for the fitted sink. And there it is in all its glory. And the taps provide hot and cold water. The hot water comes from the clarifier, which we'll look at again in the technical video. But there's plenty of flow there, and you should be able to make out that the water is very hot from the steam. It's steaming even on a warm day. Kev is a very talented handyman, woodworker, etc. He makes a range of comedy wooden garden figures, bird tables, garden ornaments and garden features. If you like what you see here, join him on his channel Vanonymous at a YouTube channel near you and linked in the description below. The van is well appointed, with stainless steel sink, good plumbing, excellent taps, a cooker hood, and here you have a kneaded kettle, and below it a full-size oven. A standard caravan appointed Thetford triplex. Useful storage, and behind it you can see a metallic strip holding up the kitchen tools, and storage for utensils. These are screwed down, and above the controls for the power and USB main sockets, so all controlled by a good old-fashioned analog working power distribution system, to which Kev has added LED switches so you can tell exactly what's on and what you need to switch on. Storage for cutlery, and above it storage for trays, working blocks, etc. All again superbly finished. Above it you can just make out the fridge, but we'll come back to that because first we're going to visit the bathroom with fitted shower, full controls for the shower, and the toilet, again Thetford. You can see the shower is again all well done, well sealed, well fitted. Kev really has done an excellent job. And now we'll move on to the bedroom. Storage above, and the bed made up and ready for action. All throughout is well lit, and it also has wooden cladding on the roof and well insulated. Returning from the bedroom, you now see the fridge, more storage. The fridge is an inverter fridge run from the 12-volt system, and we'll talk more about the inverter fridge and the power system. There's a freezer compartment, and the fridge being put to good use for storing the gin. But we'll talk about the technical side of things in the technical video. But here, some photos of the van in use, in action, one might say. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short tour of the outside and some of the inside of Kev and Sarah's van, the Jalopy. Join us for part 2 when you'll see some of the technical aspects of the build and look at Kev's great electrics and innovative water and heating system. I can almost guarantee you've not seen anything like this in a van conversion. Thank you for watching Desmond's Donders. We'll hope you'll join us again for more photos, waffle and me as we travel around Scotland. Bye for now.